Okay. Hi, this is Mick from VR Guest, and we're here with Brad from Parakeet. And Brad's going to tell us a little bit about yourself and your company and what you guys are doing here.
Sure. Brad Huber. We're based in Salt Lake City. Our company is Parakeet, and what we do is home automation, specifically focused on rental properties.
Okay.
Right? So we can get guests in without keys. A lot of electronic access begins when their stay begins, ends when their stay ends.
Okay.
And then we also do thermostats, lights, party sensors, a whole bunch of different things.
Gotcha. Okay, so what is... you go mainly after property rentals. You do hotels as well, or is it mainly just the property rentals?
Just rentals, so vacation rentals, and we also do apartments. Yeah.
Gotcha. So tell us about your services. What do you guys do here?
Yeah, so what we do is, first of all, we put devices, so locks, thermostats. We've got a freeze and flood sensor. We put all these fun devices into a property and then connect them to our cloud. And then a manager can come in and they can look at all of their portfolio at once, right? So they can look at 100 properties, 1,000 properties, what have you. They can control them in real time, so they can unlock a door and let a staff member in. They can control the access for their guests. And we hook in with their existing software, right? So if they have a guest reservation, we'll automatically program the house for that guest, turn on the heat or the air conditioning before they get there, make it comfortable, and just basically make the home function around that rental.
So you can implement your software into their pre-existing software versus them having to accommodate yours.
Exactly. That's right. Yep. So
it's a big thing, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, it's nobody wants to have to double enter all their data and whatnot. So this just kind of connects that, takes the opportunity of the ball getting dropped out of it.
Awesome, that's great. So you've got door locks, thermostat, and what is your gateway here?
So the gateway is the piece that connects the devices back to the cloud, and our gateway functions over cellular connection or Wi-Fi or Ethernet. So basically, you can hook in all of those, and then whichever one is the strongest or the best, it will work over that.
Okay. All right. And thermostat, pretty self-explanatory. It's all controlled through the system. Lock, like you said, you can open it remotely if you need to. Now, the freeze and flood sensor, I'm not real familiar with that. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, sure. So this one, it's about the size of a deck of cards, maybe a little smaller. And you put this in the property, it will report out the temperature. And then also it has a couple of sensors on the back, so if water touches these, you'll get an alert. So you can put this, in your utility room below your water heater or what have you, and basically will let you know. And it's all about trying to prevent frozen pipes and a lot of damage that those can create.
So does it actually connect a sensor to the pipes itself?
Not to the pipes itself. Usually you would put it, in the utility room where the pipe's coming in, so it'll pick up any kind of freeze that happens there, or if the water heater starts to leak.
Okay. So if I send my kids on vacation and they're all having a party in the room, is that what the party sensor's for?
Well, exactly right. It's about being aware of parties. It's mainly let's say if you rent your property out, and you may have a policy where parties are not allowed. Okay. And so you can put the sensor in there, and if there's a high decibel level between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m., you'll get a notification, a text or an email, and it's really about being a good neighbor, right? You don't want to disturb your neighbors, and you don't want to get your rental shut down because they're having a lot of parties there.
So it truly is a true party sensor in the sense of the word there. So that's great. That's right. And then the outlet control, is that just like a nightlight type thing?
So the outlet control is giving remote control of an outlet. The main application that we've seen is the internet router for the unit, right? Well, some guests will call in and say, hey, my internet's not working. Well, this gives the manager the ability to say, let me reset the router for you. They can log into our system, turn the router off, turn it back on, basically save the possibility of sending somebody out there to do that simple task.
Gotcha. Now, your ideal customer, we've spoken to some other people who have similar type of products, and some say, usually it requires like a minimum of 10 properties to get it going. What's your ideal customer looking like?
Yeah, that's probably similar for us because our focus is on the property management side, and you really get the benefit of our system if you have multiple properties and you have a scale problem that you're dealing with. So there are consumer systems out there that cater to one property, and so if you have 1, 2, 3 properties, those systems can be a good fit. So ours is more conquering that scale problem. And we're a complete solution, right? So this is some of the samples, but we also do water valves, we do garage door control, we do lighting. So we do voice control with Amazon Echo. So quite a selection of things.
That's great. So I know you can't tell us your future business plans, but anything new you plan on rolling out that you can tell us about?
Yeah. So on the, I guess what I would say is on the voice control side. So we're already doing the voice control in apartments. It's a big push there, but we're trying to figure out how to make that be useful in vacation rental. So we're looking for partners that can help, build that, right? Whether it's saying, Alexa, we'd like to order dinner for the evening, or what have you, or talking with the property manager themselves.
Yeah, so AI is a big deal right now. So you guys plan on implementing that fairly soon?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Great. All right, fantastic. So we've got Brad from Parakeet. Anything else you want to tell us about?
Green's awesome. Go green. Yeah. Let us help you with any home automation.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Brad.